Hey, in this video, we're going to learn how to use the choose tag. So JSTL has a choose statement. This tag is very similar to a switch statement. So we can basically test some conditions and then we'll have an otherwise or default handler. And I'll show you some code examples on how to do this. So here's our basic example that we've been working on so far. So we'll make use of the choose statement, and then we can put in different cases we want to test for. So the first one here, when test tempStudent.goldCustomer. So if they're a gold customer, we'll display special student. Else, we have an otherwise here, and that'll handle all the other cases. And you can add as many when conditionals as you'd like. All right, so let's move into Eclipse and let's try this out with a code example. So what I'd like to do is move down to my web content directory, and I'm going to basically copy our previous file. So our if student test, we're going to copy this one and make some enhancements to it. So I'll simply do a right click and I'll choose copy. And then likewise, I'll simply just do a right click and choose paste. And now here I'll give it a new name. So the new name, I'll call it choosestudenttest.jsp. All right, and then once you're happy with the file name, just go ahead and hit the OK button. All right, so here's our file. Let me just go ahead and open it up here, choosestudenttest.jsp. Expand my window here. And again, everything's like we had in a previous video. I simply want to make use of the choose statement here and kind of work around that little hack we had for not having an else statement previously. So here I'll say C:choose. I'll add the end tag for it and I'll move it down to the bottom. And now this first if test, I'll change this to a when because this is my new test case I'm setting up. And I'll also set up the matching when here. So, okay, great. So when test tempStudent.goldCustomer, then we'll display special discount. And again, we can copy this when clause X number of times for different cases. But here, this is our kind of our else statement that we kind of did a little hack workaround with. This is how we can clean it up here. I can say C:otherwise. So basically, if none of the when clauses match, then otherwise it'll execute this portion. So otherwise, we'll just simply give a dash. Let me just kind of tab this in a bit so we can see all the full formatting together. All right, now one thing I want to do is the otherwise, instead of the dash, I want to give something different, something, I don't know, funny. Let's have fun with this. So I'll say, no soup for you. And that's a classic quote from an American TV show, Seinfeld. So anyway, no soup for you if you're not a special gold customer. All right, so that's basically our layout here. We're testing for gold customer, and if you don't match, then no soup for you. All right, let's run this one. I'm having too much fun here. Right click on choosestudenttest.jsp, run as, run on server. Okay, great. Woohoo! Here's our output. So if they're not a gold customer, we say no soup for you. And if they are a gold customer, then we show special discount. And we did all of this stuff using that new choose tag in JSTL. Hey, this looks really, really good. Great job.